Alright, so if you've been around on this channel for quite a while, you know, like since the beginning really, you'll be fully aware that I used to cover Doom quite extensively during the start of its life cycle. And when the betas came out, I posted a lot of content about the games, about the game. I got really hyped for it, and I really did enjoy it when it first released, but sadly Doom kind of died off a little bit. And then it had this resurgence last year during about May, I think it was. It was roughly about a year or so after the game released, and it was quite out of left field, but id Software dropped update 6.66. Now, I haven't covered the update yet because, well, it's been almost a year since that update dropped, and, you know, you haven't seen a video from me talking about it, but I have seen a lot of comments on my older Doom videos saying, bro, the shit you were saying in your video, especially the one regarding how id Software could literally revive Doom. If you go back and watch that video, quite a lot of the suggestions I make in that video are actually suggestions and things that they've implemented into the game now. One of them being that they have given DLC out to free players, well basically to everybody for free. All you have to do is just play and unlock the demons, the weapons and whatnot. And honestly, it really is nice. I've been playing with the EMG Mark V pistol quite a bit this morning. I've played a couple rounds with a grenade launcher as well, and my fucking god, dude, it's really fun. Like, the DLC weapons were so fun, but I never got to play with them. So it's like, I'm finally getting to play with them now, and it's like, holy shit, dude, these are so nice. And another thing as well, I'll tell you what, people are actually still playing this game. It's almost 2 years after the game released, and it's on Xbox One as well, so I do apologise if PlayStation 4 is like completely dead. I don't think it is, but honestly it could be for all I know, because I don't play PlayStation 4 obviously. I play on Xbox One, and the game isn't dead over there, which is something that I'm very happy about, because, well, I remember the game was less populated than this months after the game came out, and this is almost 2 years deep into this game and people are still playing it. And it kind of gives me hope for the future of the Doom franchise, because honestly, when it comes to multiplayer games and whatnot, I don't really see them trying to take a big multiplayer focus with the next Doom. I think id Software kind of learned their lesson when it came to the backlash surrounding Doom. And one of them was that the game's multiplayer section was outsourced to a third-party developer. And honestly, in a lot of people's opinions, they didn't exactly do the best job. I also share that opinion, but I'm not saying that the multiplayer isn't fun, because believe me, it is really, really fun. And it's a good change of pace. If you've been playing like a lot of Call of Duty recently, you go back to Doom and it's like, you're playing this high-octane, fast-paced arena shooter. Sure, it doesn't feature like weapon pickups and stuff like that, and it's got loadouts, and you know, people can complain about that all they want, but in all honesty, the game is really enjoyable, even at this point. Like, at this point, after the updates, it has become a lot more enjoyable than it used to be. Another thing as well is everybody has all the DLC maps now, which is very nice, because some of them are really, really fun. So I want to say big fucking thumbs up to id Software, man. They've got shit right with this game. You know, their update 6.66 definitely did rejuvenate the game, because I can definitely see that there's a lot more players on this game than there used to be. And that's something that I can only say that I am so happy about, because, you know, this game, it was very, very fun for me. Like, when I played it during the beta, honestly, I don't think I'm going to get that kind of fun factor out of the game again. Honestly though, I have been enjoying it, you know, like, don't take that the wrong way and think that I haven't been enjoying it at all. But the beta was definitely my peak of enjoyment, because I did fucking love the game back then. I know a lot of Doom fans were like, oh, you know, this game kind of sucks. Well, like, the campaign was awesome, but, you know, a lot of people thought the multiplayer sucked, and they just went off to, like, Quake Champions as soon as that came out. And honestly, like, I don't blame those people, because Doom's multiplayer, it's not the best, but it has enjoyment to be found in it. And, you know, that's something that I've been doing. You know, I've just been enjoying the little things in the game. I've been enjoying the way the game plays as well, because it's like a hybrid between, you know, one of your more modern shooters, but it's a good modern shooter, not one of the shitty ones, like one of the, you know, shitty Call of Duty games or something. It's one of the really good first-person shooter games that you can get nowadays. Especially when you combine it with like the demons and stuff like that, which sure, they get a little bit cheesy, cheap and annoying at times, especially when you're on the receiving end, but you know, like when you start to get good at the game, when you start to find out what the good weapons are, you find out good strats, and you know, you learn how to play the game effectively, it starts to get a lot more enjoyable. Honestly though, I started playing it again last night, and it's like coming back to, you know, like coming back after being away for like 5 minutes, because like, I'm not gonna say I'm amazing at Doom, but you know, I've still got it, you know, like I'm playing it, you know, I'm getting the fucking switches going, you know, like when you hit somebody with like the static rifle fully charged and you just finish them off with like a super shotgun or something, you know, like the combos are really satisfying. And you know, like it's one of those games that the playstyle kind of sticks with you. It's easy to go back to, it's easy to start playing a game. But with that said, it's quite hard to master because, you know, there's a lot of good players on that game right now, because obviously it's been a long time since the game released, so a lot of people have gotten very, very fucking good at the game in that space of time. But yeah, man, if you've got Doom on Xbox One, it's definitely worth going back to it. You know, the multiplayer is still populated. I don't know how populated, but I am finding lobbies with relative ease. And I do have to say, man, that is something that I'm very happy about, you know, because I want to play the game a lot more, and I can now. Thank fucking God. Another thing as well is, you know, like Doom, obviously it's going to get a sequel at some point. I doubt it's going to come out this year. I saw a lot of people thinking that it was going to come out this year, or maybe 2019, but I really doubt that. Maybe 2020 at the earliest. I think we might hear stuff in maybe the end of 2018. I don't know, like we might hear a confirmation at the end of the year that they're doing another Doom game. Because the way the cycle worked was you got Wolfenstein: A New Order back in 2014, I think, and then you got Doom in 2016, and then a year later you got Quake Champions. Obviously they're not going to be churning out games on a yearly basis like COD, but you know, I do see the next Doom game coming out maybe late 2019, early 2020. Honestly, I'm so fucking hyped for it. You know, like obviously we don't know shit about it other than what we were left off with at the end of Doom 2016, the end of the campaign, and obviously that is Doomslayer is still resuming his fucking absolute murder spree through hell, and obviously whatever is gonna happen, you know, like you'll find out in the next game. And it's one of those things, like it's hard to pick up the story with Doom because it's not really, there's not much of a story there in the first place. As John Carmack once said, you know, story in a video game is kind of just like story in a porno. It's expected to be there, but it's not that important. But you know, like with Doom 2016, it had this really subtle storytelling. Like it was there in the background if you were interested enough, but if you weren't interested enough, then you could literally just breeze through the game as a standard FPS. A pretty fucking good FPS at that. So yeah, man, Doom. I'm excited for whatever they pull out next. And I do hope to see some more support for this game this year. Obviously there's not much support that the game really needs. It's still got dedicated servers on the go, and it's still got a player base. You know, it's not like they've left any glitches in the game. I think most of those have been patched out at this point. If anything, I would perhaps like to see the kinetic mine get a little bit of a nerf, but honestly I think that piece of equipment is always just going to be fucking infuriating. Probably doesn't matter if it gets a nerf or not, it's still probably going to be very fucking annoying. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I will be streaming later on. I'm probably going to stream a little bit of Doom later, in fact, if you guys are interested in that. Maybe a little bit Doom, some Gears of War 4 maybe, who knows. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Come hang out on Twitch later, I will be streaming over there. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.